Welcome to my YouTube channel. Boostify by me.
Today, I'm gonna tell a story about Luna and the secret library. Once upon a time, in a quiet town called Starville, there lived a cheerful little girl named Luna. Luna was 9 years old, loved books, and had a creative imagination. She believed that every book had its own little world inside. And one day, she hoped to find a book that could take her there. One rainy afternoon, Luna was at her school library. Everyone else had gone home, but Luna stayed behind to finish a book about dragons. Suddenly, she noticed something strange. A tiny sparkle was coming from the back wall behind the shelves. She walked closer. That wall looks different. She touched it. Click! The wall creaked open, and behind it was a hidden door made of old wood, glowing slightly. Luna's heart raced. Should I go in? Of course she did. Inside was the secret library, a magical place. A magical place filled with floating books, flying bookmarks, talking globes, and glowing scrolls. Then a voice said, "Welcome, Luna, we've been waiting." She turned and saw a book floating in mid-air. It was large, golden, and had eyes. "I'm the Great Book of Wonder," it said kindly. "You are now the Keeper's apprentice. The library needs you." Luna gasped. "Me? But I'm just a kid." The Great Book smiled. "Exactly. Only a child with a creative imagination can unlock the secrets." And just like that, Luna's training began. The secret library had 7 magical sections. 1. The Jungle of Adventure. 2. The Ocean of Knowledge. 3. The Mountain of Courage. 4. The Sky of Dreams. 5. The Land of Riddles. 6. The Garden of Time. 7. The Cave of Fear. To become a true keeper, Luna had to pass all 7 sections. Her first stop was the Jungle of Adventure. Books about explorers came alive. Vines reached down, and lions roared from the pages. She had to swing across giant letters and escape a paper tiger, but she did it. Next was the Ocean of Knowledge. She sailed a boat made of paper through waves of facts. Suddenly a question rose from the water. "What is the largest planet in our solar system?" Luna shouted, "Jupiter!" The waves calmed, and the boat carried her forward. Then came the Mountain of Courage. She had to climb a tall mountain made of thick encyclopedias, where every step tested her bravery. Wind whispered scary thoughts. "You're not good enough. You're too small." But Luna whispered back, "I am brave. I believe in me." And the wind faded. At the Sky of Dreams, she flew on pages like wings and met characters from bedtime stories. She met unicorns, dream fairies, and cloud cats. They taught her, every dream matters, never stop imagining. At the Land of Riddles, a riddle keeper blocked her path. "I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind." "What am I?" Luna thought hard. An echo!" The keeper bowed and let her pass. The Garden of Time was peaceful, with clocks growing on trees and flowers that opened once every 100 years. Luna sat and listened to the ticking. She learned, some things take time. Patience is power. Finally, she reached the Cave of Fear. It was cold, dark, and silent. Suddenly, all her worst fears appeared. A thunderstorm, a dark room, being alone. She wanted to run, but then she remembered everything she had learned. She had courage, she had knowledge, she had dreams, she had patience. So she stood tall and said, "I'm not afraid of you anymore." And whoosh! The fears disappeared like smoke. At the center of the cave was a glowing book. She opened it. Inside were the words, You are now a true keeper of wonder. Suddenly, Luna was back in her school library. The secret door was gone. But something was different. She smiled. Her heart felt bigger, braver, brighter. From that day on, Luna read books differently. She shared stories, helped others, and kept believing that magic lives in every book. You just have to open the right one. And sometimes the book chooses you.